All right, well, we're back to discuss The Intern, and if you saw our review, we enjoyed it. Couldn't talk about too much of the plot without the spoilers, but, like Cal was saying, it's much more about Anne Hathaway's character than Robert De Niro's. He's kind of like the Zen master, like he knows how to fix everything and has sort of this magical...
Bringing his old school wisdom to...
Yeah, it's sort of like, it's the kind of character that you would see like Robin Williams playing.
Yeah.
Like, he just shows up and he can fix everything. And
bring a different perspective.
Yeah, this other way about him of doing everything. And that's sort of how they roll Robert De Niro in this. Like, nothing really phases him. Nothing. He's just sort of this easygoing...
Seen so much.
Yeah. He can deal with anything.
There's two unexpected things I didn't expect from it. One was, this is a spoiler section, beware. So one is there's like an affair situation to deal with, which I thought it was kind of, how they dealt with it, I thought was a bit glossed over, and I didn't like enjoy that portion of it so much. But there's another reveal I really liked, was the fact the office, the building that they're working in, we found out until halfway through the movie. Yeah. That's where that same guy worked for 40 years. Mm-hmm. That was a totally cool, like, that brought a whole different perspective. And Anne Hathaway's character, that totally turned her around to, like, it just became much more, like, they became so much closer, and I felt the story got more intimate after that moment. Yeah. Like, in a cool way. It was just, that was good.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, the extra, if this is a 90-minute plot, the extra half hour that makes it 2 hours comes from the affair subplot, which shows up kind of as you're expecting the movie to come to a resolution. Like, you expect it to be maybe 10 or 15 minutes away from wrapping up.
Yeah. And you maybe even expect that she's going to pick him as the kind of faux CEO kind of thing. That's what I thought was going to happen.
That occurred to me. I mean, it wasn't outside the realm of possibility that she would, like, be romantically interested in him at some point. I mean,
especially the hotel room thing, where it's like they're trying to feel out what is their interaction. Where does it lie?
There's some movies that would do that. This one, though, it was more that they just kind of very subtly intimate that her husband, the stay-at-home dad, is having an affair. I don't know how the fuck that works.
Yeah.
That you're a stay-at-home dad and you have an affair, I guess, while the kid's at school or something.
It was one of the moms, I guess.
Yeah, what a terrible idea that is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so they sort of have to deal with that and deal with the idea of, am I giving up my company to stay close to my husband, or stay closer to my husband and give him another chance?
Yeah.
And is that really what he wants? Like, really what we need, or really what he deserves, or that sort of thing? Mm-hmm. And yeah, I agree that was really glossed over. I did like that they actually did have a scene together at the end.
Yeah.
Where they,
at least he was willing to be honest about it, and yeah.
Well, and he was telling her, like, I have to tell you this because if you make this decision based on not having all the information, then I've really let you down, sort of thing.
Yeah. So he kind of stepped up to the plate in that. I guess the part that was glossed over was it's like that. It's like that kind of stuff is so like tumultuous, and it's so fiery, and it's like it just felt very like. I don't know, like glossed over in the sense of it's like it's not kind of how that stuff works.
That character in general, the husband, was just like
filler material.
He was like even more zen-like than De Niro. Like, he felt like he was just like smoking doobage all the time. You know what's
funny? There's that scene in the bar that's in the trailer where she's like, men from his generation are like, Harrison Ford and guys like that, and men from this generation are, and the three guys are like, and that's exactly what her husband was like there. Right. It was totally like just,
yeah.
But,
and I
guess that's why they keep telling us that he was successful before they did the 18-month ago thing.
Right. And he's a stay-at-home dad, and like, why would he?
But it's hard not to be just a little bit judgmental, because like it was only 18 months ago that she started the company, so in that relatively small space of time, he decided to just have an identity crisis and have an affair. It kind of seems like a bit of a douche in that sense. So it was hard for me to like relate to his apology thing in terms of, oh, okay, everything's great now. So,
Yeah. I mean, I can see that perspective, like going from a career-driven person to someone who's just overnight a stay-at-home parent.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world until it's been going on for about 6 months or so, and then you're like, who am I? What am I doing with my life? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I can sort of see...
Maybe there'll be a prequel.
Well, I can sort of see that sort of side of it. My biggest concern with the movie was that it was going to be too much of that. Like, older guys are great and younger guys are like slobs and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it hit that every once in a while. Like, the the line that was like too far for me was when she told him that he should carry a handkerchief.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
When they're like talking about the fact that he's having an affair.
Yeah, he's apologizing, and then she's like, it's her turn to talk now, and she's like, I got something to say, or something like that. And it was the thing about the handkerchief. I thought they were going to spin it around where she was like, that's nice, but here's what else I'm going to change in my life. But
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know. I get the sentimental thing, but yeah. Anyway,
yeah, it
just is what it is.
It's the magical Robert De Niro movie.
Right.
He's just the magical Robert De Niro.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
A lot of that.
Yeah. Oh, and there is a scene where he talks in the mirror, and you can't help but think, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Or at least I did.
He did already ruin that with Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh, really?
He does that in that movie.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Anyway, that is The Intern. If you like the way we do these, please like the video, subscribe, check out all the written and video reviews at DaleMaxfield.com, and thanks for watching.